A name on an attendance sheet can show that someone was present. It cannot, by itself, show that the person understood the hazards, controls, instructions, or opportunity to speak. In a multilingual workplace, effective safety communication is a working loop. Share the right information, create a genuine opportunity for views, take those views into account, use suitable languages and methods, deliver training practically, and check that the training has been effective. This film is based on current Victorian OHS Compliance Code guidance. In Victoria, employers must provide the information, instruction, training, and supervision necessary for employees to work safely. They must also provide workplace health and safety information in appropriate languages, so far as is reasonably practicable. That is a Victorian OHS statement. Do not assume the same wording, framework, or legal effect applies uniformly across Australia. A workplace language profile helps replace assumptions with relevant information. It can identify the languages used at work, preferred dialects and writing systems, and workers' ability to understand spoken and written information. Keep it current as the workforce changes. The purpose is not to label people or infer competency, literacy, culture, or safety behavior. It is to choose communication that fits the workforce and the information being shared. A communication plan should connect that profile to the information and training people need. It should address languages and formats, responsibilities, resources, storage, and access. It should also be reviewed when workplace information needs change. The animated plan shown here is only a teaching diagram. It is not a real workplace language profile, communication plan, consultation record, or proof that any worker understands a task. Effective consultation involves sharing information, giving workers a reasonable opportunity to express their views, and taking those views into account. Communication methods and languages need to be ones workers can understand. A translated notice sent in one direction is not the whole process. Build a practical way for people to ask, explain, challenge, and contribute. Then show that their views were actually considered. Safety signs can support communication, but they do not replace other control measures. Workers need information and training about what signs mean and how they are used, and their understanding needs to be checked. A familiar symbol, a color, or a translated label is not automatic proof. Translation software can assist with words, but it does not automatically satisfy consultation or training duties. Induction and ongoing training should be delivered in languages and formats workers can understand. Use suitable practical methods, not only a document or a spoken presentation. A demonstration can make an instruction visible. A practical check can show whether the training has been effective. The point is not to catch someone out or promise competency. It is to find out whether the training method is working and what needs to be explained differently. Avoid treating a nod, silence, a quick signature, or the word yes as the final check. Attendance records can be useful records, but they do not automatically prove understanding. Ask for the control or task to be explained or demonstrated in a suitable way, and respond to what the check reveals. No single question, document, software result, or animation can guarantee understanding, competency, or compliance. A multilingual employee may facilitate straightforward workplace communication when that employee and the affected workers are comfortable and consent. Do not require or pressure a worker to interpret. Informal language help must not be confused with the employer's duties, and it must not be confused with the role of an elected health and safety representative. The people involved, the complexity of the information, and the communication method still matter. The practical sequence is connected. Keep the language profile current. Plan the information and training. Choose suitable languages and methods. Share information. Invite views. Take those views into account. Deliver practical induction and ongoing training. And check whether that training has been effective. If the workforce or information needs change, review the profile and plan, rather than relying on an old record. This is general education based on current Victorian OHS Compliance Code guidance. It is not a statement of uniform Australian law. Translation software, signs, a signed attendance sheet, or one multilingual worker do not automatically satisfy consultation or training duties. Informal language help requires comfort and consent and does not transfer employer duties or an elected HSR's role. The visuals are generic teaching diagrams, not a real language profile, plan, consultation record, consent record, training assessment, or proof of understanding. No video, document, or safety system guarantees understanding, competency, compliance, discrimination, or legal outcomes. Get started free. https://app.bluesafeonline.com.au, register.